Yeah, buddy. So this other job that's not the best, mind you, it took weeks to start to stay afloat in my circumstances, where it literally almost took 3 weeks, and I had to go off on them because it was already 2 weeks. It would have been three. I also got messed up with my paycheck, where I had to wait 2 weeks to get a paycheck. The company that I'm working for now is a bigger location. So it was paid weekly, and they messed up my check, and I had to wait 2 weeks. Again, I was trying to stay afloat in motels, so I had to start over again in shelters. Of course, before I was living, on the streets, laundromats, apartment floors, before shelters, and living in my car. And then my car got taken due to expired plates at a friend's house who, well, she's no longer my friend, who boyfriend, it could have been the neighbors, but I believe it was him because I had stuff missing and I had to rebuy stuff. So it could have definitely been him who reported my car. Still got to pay the tickets off. In the pound, by 15 days, it was $2,000 because it's $50 daily. They make it where it's impossible to get your car out. And it didn't work anyways, but I paid $5,000 all cash and still would have paid to get it fixed when I could. So really sad about that. But anyways, again, I listening to my elders, so I hold myself accountable. And that's why I'm homeless, due to helping the wrong people as well. So I lost more than my car. Thankfully, my eviction was sealed. But anyways, so the site I'm at right now is a arena, is huge. Whereas this location would be a smaller location like I wanted, and where you also work alone. Whereas I work with teams slash alone. So you work alone in the beginning, but then you work in teams later. Where I like to work alone because of my disability. Even if I didn't have a disability, I would rather work by myself. And this place is very disorganized. That's why my paycheck got messed up. That's why I didn't start working. I was actually supposed to work at a smaller location, but the position got filled because they tried to lie and say my background check took too long. No, it's just because they disorganized. Background checks, I've had 90 plus jobs. It never takes that long. It took like a week. Anyways, so I may not even need two jobs, but I will still try to pull off two jobs. And obviously, if I needed to drop one, it would be the one I'm at now versus this one. Um, so I have more details where the exact location site is. Like, is it a church or a bank or office? But I know through this company, work alone. Obviously, night shifts is needed for me because of my disability versus like daytime. So I like a second or third shift. This one actually will be second shift versus it's third shift, but it's not as late as the other one. Basically, I got off work early today, and it happens sometimes. Um, so I'll get off work earlier than later, even though it's still third shift and late at night, early in the morning. um, so, yeah. The pay is more. I got more hours. And then this job goes off of events as well. So that cannot be convenient for much hours all the time because of events arena wise. So like I've been getting good hours, but like the new schedule, I won't have many hours because of event wise. And it also could be too because of my disability, because I work in teams rather just alone all day. Again, I only work alone part time. I mean, part of the day, beginning of the day. And also, I had to go off on security. So that could also decrease my hours. And I had to apologize to her because of like, and I had to start going to work later because I can't get in going to work early to go to the bathroom. And then like it was told now I can go in because of my disability, but she tried to lie and say that I never said nothing about my disability and needing to use the bathroom. She's a liar. She was like, I don't lie. Like, okay. So I don't even worry about that. I just come in later in the day. But yeah, I'm trying to do this